Good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to another session of Empowering Morning Conversations. So, we want you to experience the power of positivity. We want you to be able to counter the influence of all the negativity that surrounds us. And that's why we started this group. And I'm happy to say that today we are on the 97th session. And very shortly, within a couple of days, we're going to celebrate our 100th session. So I thought let's start the celebration today by putting these holy light colors in the background. So welcome everybody and a very, very good morning to you. And let's see a few smiles on your faces. And to increase your smiles, we're going to invite Neeti to come and welcome you and encourage you to share your thoughts and ideas and realizations, etc., etc., etc. Neeti, you have to unmute yourself first.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to session number 97 of Empowering Morning Conversations. It's a nice, bright morning in July. And going back to where we were yesterday, we did an exercise where we were to imagine if we have every year 70 crores coming into our bank account. And what I realized later from that exercise was that for those few minutes, I forgot all my aches and pains and house responsibilities and work problems and medical issues and this and that. Everything went out of my mind. And suddenly the fences of my thoughts, my imaginations were blown out. And I feel much better because I suddenly feel I can look at a lot more things in life and I can evaluate them and probably take them up as they come. Suddenly, I feel I'm not bound by my own previous thoughts. So that is a wonderful feeling. And over and above that, the second thing I realized was in this group, as people shared, I also shared about doing something for the elders, old age home or whatever, and not only opening one, but being involved so that they also feel involved with us. And what I felt good about was I think there were 3 or 4 members over here who shared the same. So I know tomorrow if I have an idea or a proposal where I can come back to discuss, to find hands to join. So that was wonderful. Third thing, I realized everybody was listening very intently. I have on one computer, on my desktop, I have the gallery view, and I saw everybody listening very intently to what others were sharing, and their own minds were working, their eyes showed it. So the power of generation of this exercise was way beyond 70 crores, sir. Way beyond. And the first clap has been given by Raghu sir. So Raghu sir, shall we begin with your sharing first? Okay, Vitrival, you would like to go first? Let's hear from you. Then we'll go to Raghu sir.
I can't keep myself appreciating you, Niti, when you open show with this much enthusiasm. I just want to appreciate. Let Raghu start.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam, and everyone. Good morning. Today, I just realized when you narrated, because the past 1 week, I was joining a little late. The last week, now you're narrating what happened yesterday, no? That was one of the good thing what I seen now, because I generally take and then I leave. After that, which I told you, it is it's a fragmented. So thanks for Nidhi madam for narrating what happened yesterday, which will give a general idea about to everyone who's present. Yes, regarding about the 70 crores, yes, I still would like to be the same. I would like to increase the circle of influences in each country, so that's donate. Like there is somebody said about the story of Karna. I think Vetrivel said about that. It is not that I want to divide and give. Just give it to one person, increase the circle of influences, like empower EMC from different countries. Like we have to have an operation in different countries with one AMC. He will take care of the rest of the 70 crores. So I make the circle and come back. definitely the 70 crores will not be sufficient. So again, I have to start with the zero.
Story
Every
told
year.
by
You're
Sandeep.
getting every year 70 crore, I say.
Sorry, every month. No, it's still
Every year 70
every
crore.
month,
How much interest is that? You will not be able to spend the interest also if you
No,
go
sir.
about it in the normal way.
Definitely, people are there. There are like others shared about institutions for the elderly, and then try to help for the younger childrens and people who are with chronic diseases. No money is sufficient. No money is sufficient. So 70 crores with EMC, one EMC in every country, they will do the rest.
Raghu sir, I'd like to ask you a question. Thinking about all this, how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel any kind of an internal change or a change in your thought process?
100%, madam. There is no doubt about it. Not even 100%, 200%, I can tell you. And being here, by the time I wanted to be here, I sacrifice my walking also nowadays. So I've taken it in the different timing so that I don't miss this, because this is that the energy what it gives, even though I'm not able to recollect every time when I face, but it is there. I can feel it. I can able to control my emotions and then be with myself and be aware of myself. So that is there. That is 200% it's there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
And how do you feel? You're better now? We missed you
Oh,
last
yes.
3 days.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Thank you.
yes, very much. Thank
Thanks.
you. Okay, who would like to share next?
Yeah, I would like to share.
Hanji,
Yesterday, my
Suresh sir, boliye.
experience was, I felt, it was a colorful day, a whole day, it was filled with happiness and all that. I would, I'm very happy, Raghu Raman has called me to wish me over phone, and a lot of other, I'm very grateful to everyone, those who wished me in my, this is, I can say, I cannot scale yesterday, the happiness and whatever. And regarding this 70 crores wala, I made another thought, like, okay, put into your account and tie up with different organizations to, this much, this should go to share to these people. I don't want to use even 1 rupee from that. I have my own earnings for my family and all that. Whatever that comes, that should go with old age home or children education and health institutions. So like that, this is what my thought. Make it permanent. Whether I am there or not, account will be there. Amount keeps going to those people, and I am enough to capability to make my earnings.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. And jitna khush aapka kal ka janamdin tha, we pray that the entire year brings you that much of happiness.
My God, I cannot expect someone whom I really, out of mind also people have called me and wished me from Facebook or WhatsApp, whatever, and still I am getting the things, and this is more than enough for my life.
Bahut badhiya, sir. Very happy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Who would like to share next their experiences, their observations?
Can I share?
Hanji Kuldeep sir, boliye, zarur.
Before that, सुरेश जी के लिए मैं कुछ कल कहना चाहता था, लेकिन टाइम शायद नहीं परमिट हुआ, तो आज कह दूं?
जरूर सर, बिल्कुल.
Not little late, not very late. कि जिस दिन, उस दिन खुदा ने भी जश्न मनाया होगा. उस दिन खुदा ने भी जश्न मनाया होगा. डेडिकेटेड टू सुरेश जी है ये, कि उस दिन खुदा ने भी जश्न मनाया होगा जिस दिन आपको अपने हाथों से बनाया होगा. उसने भी बहाए होंगे आंसू, उसने भी बहाए होंगे आंसू जिस दिन आपको यहाँ भेजकर खुद को अकेला पाया होगा. हैप्पी बर्थडे.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Suresh sir, would you like to say anything?
Thank you, sir. It is कहने का कोई शब्द बराबर नहीं होता. It is completely, my body is completely I can say it is not filled with blood, but I can say it is filled with happiness.
So happy to see
Thank you,
that
sir.
expression
Thank you,
on
sir.
your face, sir. Very nice.
Translation
Rich
also,
will.
please.
Sorry? Or translation. Kuldeep sir, translation.
अच्छा, मैं करूँगा, नीति जी कर देंगे। आप इतना
सर
बढ़िया
आप दोबारा कपलेट बोलिए, मैं साथ साथ ट्रांसलेट करती हूँ।
मैं कपलेट बोलूं फिर ट्रांसलेट करेंगे आप?
हाँ जी, साथ साथ करती हूँ।
उस दिन खुदा ने भी जश्न मनाया होगा।
God must have celebrated the day he made you
जिस दिन
with his own hands.
जिस दिन आपको अपने हाथों से बनाया होगा।
God must have celebrated the day he made you with his own hands.
और उसने भी बहाए होंगे आंसू।
And he would have also cried.
जिस दिन आपको यहाँ भेजकर अपने को अकेला पाया हो।
And he must have also cried the day he sent you down on earth and found himself to be alone without you. नोट्स लिए जा रहे सर, क्या बात है। अब आप बताइए, what are your observations regarding the EMC and what are the changes that you're feeling?
First of all, I found that EMC is an experiential platform, and experiences cannot be described in words because words have got limit. Experience is limitless.
अरे वाह, wonderful. So ये तो अपने आप में एक शायरी हो गई इंग्लिश में।
So being in limited way, we are feeling limitedness. What can be better we can expect for? That's
Wonderful, sir. Thank you, sir. Who would like to share next? Come on. I'm sure a lot of us thought about our 70 crores coming in. किसी ने नहीं सोचा?
द्वारका मैम।
हाँ जी सर, बोलिए प्लीज।
Namaste.
Namaste, sir.
One thought came to my mind. That is, I want to help all the mothers of the world. Because as we see, it is a struggle from womb to tomb. Mothers always struggle, and for the sake of others, they are only in the giving. No, never they received. So I want to give more attention to that and at least support them in their cause. And also we will also come out of this selfishness and try to give. First give, then receiving will certainly happen. This is my ambition.
Very good thought, sir. Very good. Thank you.
One or two more, that's it.
Okay. Who would like to share next? Darshana ma'am, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगी? Today you're very quiet, Darshana ma'am.
No, actually I wasn't there for the past 2 days, and I've been in the group for too short a time to assimilate everything and speak. So I don't think I'm in a position to.
Niti ji.
हाँ जी.
On a lighter note, Darshana ji, you missed 2 days. You missed something big. You share with us your internet bank, this bank account. There is a 70 crores. There is a plan of depositing every year into your account, and we have to start planning.
Okay.
Now
I think 70 crore feelings of well-being are more than 70 crores in money.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So
wonderful.
Anybody wants that money can have it. Thank you.
That is generosity. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Who would like to share next? I think we can go with one more sharing and then sir will take over for the session. Anybody would like to say?
Darshana ji, thank you very much for your wishes. You have sent me.
Welcome. My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.
Thank you, madam. Sir, Sukhdeepak sir, even this guy, Purushottam has messaged me.
Arey वाह, Sanjeev Purushottam.
Yeah, from Nagpur.
Hmm.
Yeah, and lot
Acha,
of
that,
people.
okay. All right.
I think, sir, people are now joining in. If we continue with the sharings, your session will be too short then. I think you should take
No,
over now.
you can take 1 or 2 people.
Okay.
But sharing means
Okay.
sharing, huh? Other messages can be put on the chat box, like thank you messages and all. So let's have the sharing part.
Okay. Suja ma'am, would you like to say something? Leena ma'am, are you there?
Hello, yeah.
Yes.
American Board of NLP and International Coach Federation.
Somebody's unmuted while they're talking on another session. That's very interesting.
She's probably on another call.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I don't think so. Vilas,
so-
would you like to say something? Would you like to share something, Mr. Vilas?
No, I just want to share on lighter mode. I already got 70 crores yesterday and I already spent. I'm just waiting for next year.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Neeti, for a very nice
sir.
introduction and a very nice, the what you shared in the beginning epitomizes, or rather it kind of reflects that whatever reason for me to ask you that question yesterday was successful. So I want to ask you a silly question. Why do you think I asked that question? I asked you a question that if you get 70 crores in your bank every year, right? How would you live your life? What would you do with it? So why do you think I asked that question? What is the purpose of that? There's always a purpose for asking something, right? So I'd love to hear from a few of you. Why do you think I asked that question in the first place? And by asking that question, what happened? Something happened to your thinking, right? So what was the purpose of asking that question?
Sir, I think to unravel our inner desires.
To reveal our inner desires, to find out. Because when the whole life that has been obsessed by surviving and making money, when that part is taken care of, then you start thinking about what you really want, correct? So that has triggered you to start thinking about what you really want to do in this world, what you really want to create in this world. And that is what the purpose was. So the next thing which I want you to think about is, do you have to wait for your 70 crores to come before you start creating what you want? Because there are many things you can start creating now. Remember, one of the things which I always say is that energy goes where your attention goes. Would you all repeat with me? Energy goes where your attention goes.
Your attention goes.
Energy goes where your attention
Goes where your attention goes.
Okay. So if your attention is on creation, where will your energy go?
Creation.
Right. And what is money? Money is also an energy, right? So when your attention is on creating something in the world, okay, providence or energy or the universe will start supporting you to create what you wish to create. Now, till now, what has happened is we have never, done something which we really desired in life. Many of us were not even clear about what is it that we really want to create in this world. See, the moment you went to school, why did you go to school? Because you were told to go to school. Why did you get good marks? Because you were told that you should always come first. Right? Why did you choose a XYZ subject? Because you were told, okay, look here, you better take science, then you will become a doctor, this and that. Nobody asked you, hello, beta, you were born in this world. What would you like to create? So everything that is put in our mind and everything that has been that we've been doing till now, like if you're a girl, they'll say you become a very good housewife. They send you to home science college also. In my bua's time, they used to all be sent to home science college. Do MA in home science. You'll get a good husband. So they were only being prepared to be good wife. Men were being prepared to be a good, fellow who can go and earn the money to take care of the housewife and the children. That's all that it was about. Nobody told us that, hey, you can create something in this world. And sometimes we get these great ideas, I would like to do this and I would like to do that. And they would say, shut up. There's no money in that. So when they were children, they said, I would like to play cricket. They would say, there's no money in that. Now the parents are saying, go and play cricket. There's a lot of money in that. So have you noticed everything seems to be dictated by where is the money? Like the dog is sniffing after the bone, we are sniffing after the money. That's all it's been all about, maybe how to get money, high paisa, high paisa, high paisa. So what has happened is that our own desire to create something in this world. See, God gave us this life for some unique purpose, maybe. We didn't even find it out. Even if somewhere we had a dream about what we want to do, we just left it go. But have you noticed that there are some people who dreamed big and they did it? Like people like Bill Gates, they didn't even pursue their college education. They just went and created what they wanted to create. And there are so many examples of that. Some people created early, some people created late. So when Colonel Saunders, after the age of 60, when he took his car and he went with his recipe to different places, did he have money? Was he waiting that one day when I get the money, then I will launch the KFC and it will become an empire? But you see, what is happening to us is it's not about we are waiting for money or we are not waiting for money. The important thing is that we stopped dreaming. We stopped having a desire to create anything in this world. So when I stimulated your brains with that question yesterday, that if you get 70 crore in your bank account every year, yeah, so you said, wow, now I can do whatever I want. That is the first thing which came now. Now I can do what I want. Let me give you, I was watching this video a few days back. It came on the WhatsApp. It's about a small boy, maybe about 3-4 years old. Right? Every day he makes his mother take him to old age home, and he goes to the old age home and he goes and hugs the old people. He just hugs them, and they feel so good. He thought I should contribute in this way and he's contributing. So yesterday's question was to stimulate you into finding out what you really want to do and perhaps start doing it. And you'll be surprised to know then we start doing what you really want to do, money will follow. So money never
Can I
comes
say
to you.
something on a...
Yeah, who's this? Darshana.
Darshana. I
Yeah,
wanted to say something on a lighter note. When you have 70 crores in your account, some people will say, okay, now I can do nothing.
Well, after some time, they'll know what it feels like to do nothing, You remember the time when we were a little younger, a lot of hippies came into this country?
Yeah.
You remember that time? And they had all made it, they made a lot of money and all. They said, now what? What is the purpose of life? They did not sit down and do nothing. They started traveling the world and, they were searching for the purpose of life. They were searching for themselves. So there is a purpose, you see. Even if you have, I know lots and lots of, why do you think that, when people really have tons of money, they start making charitable, there's a limit to how much you can enjoy, right? There's a limit to how much world travel you can do. There's a limit to how much, lavish parties you can throw. There's a limit to how costly a scotch you can buy. There's a limit to how much jewelry you can buy. There's a limit to, those, what shall I say, earthly pleasures. A lot of people think, no, I've always lived in scarcity. Now I will indulge myself. How long will you indulge yourself? So somewhere there is some kind of an awakening at some point that says, hey, I'm sitting on this. What do I want to do with my life? You see, today morning I was having an interesting conversation with someone. One of the things which came out there was, you see, when you really become self-driven, what will you do? So she said, but I am already self-driven. I said, really? You think you're self-driven? Or are you driven by whatever you've been indoctrinated to do? We are driven by our fears. Okay? Fear of loss, or fear of becoming a homeless fellow on the road. So a lot of motivation of ours, which drives us, is external. Suppose all that is taken away, so what happens to many people when they become very spiritual? बोलते हैं ना मोह माया की लाभ खत्म हो गया उनका. So they want to do nothing. Some of them, that's the danger of going into spirituality also. Now they've lost all the drivers which make people run mostly. But if you are really self-driven, what is self-driven? I create because I create. I choose because I choose. I choose because I have discovered my purpose. It's different from being driven by those voices in your head which say, Beta, padalo nahi to chaprasi banna padega. Don't be arrogant. Don't do this. Pride comes before the fall. Too much of money is bad. Money makes people evil. Have you noticed what kind of a relationship we have with money? Some people say, paisa aega to problem bhi aa jayega. All your relatives will suddenly become your relatives. They'll all be after your money. If you give them your money, they will throw you out of the house and take your money. So many sort of stuff, what is driving us in life? Not us. Something is driving us, and maybe money is driving us. So when we take away that driver called money, maybe what you really want to do in this world will become alive. That was the purpose of asking the question. And we got some really wonderful replies, and we are still getting them. So now comes the question that if the money is taken out of the equation, and you have to make a choice. See, we don't make choice because the first thought which comes is, I don't have the money. What's the point in thinking big? Some people think big and then they say how to make it possible. So yesterday I shared about one boy who used to be our neighbor. His father died and they were like in very bad times and their printing press was not doing well and so on. So I said to him, I was also young that time, just finished my computer programming in 1972. So I said to him, I said, hey, listen, you've got this beautiful bungalow on Tolstoy Marg. Why don't you build a multi-storied building over there? And he said, but I don't have the money to do that. I said, hello, announce the project and see how much money you'll get. And within 5 years, he had built the building. He was the owner of a huge multi-storied building, a landmark in Connaught Place in Delhi. And then he went on to become a very big guy who had a franchise of McDonald's and God knows what else. Only because, he got out of that limitation called, I don't have the money. I mean, they were a reasonably well-to-do family. But he never thought of building a multi-storied building. So what I'm trying to say is that, say that you commit yourself to whatever you wish to create in the world, right? Really something which you're passionate about, and then go for it. Now, many people will say, okay, I would have loved to do 1,000 things in my life, but now I'm too old. Thank God I didn't get into that. So I'm playing my third innings in my life. We started at the age of 60 and I'm now still creating. And my next project is that I am going to build a hospital, which will be an amalgamation of conventional medicine as well as, alternative healing. And the day I decided that, lo and behold, who shows up in my life? A doctor who's not only a MD in medicine, but also very advanced healer in energetic medicine. Isn't it interesting that the moment you commit yourself, providence comes forward to support you. And all sorts of things happen which you could have never thought will happen in your life. So ladies and gentlemen, asking that question yesterday was to stimulate you to get in touch with your inner desire to create something in this world. Something which is unique to you. You see, we were born here to express our uniqueness, not to be like everybody else. The world has conditioned us to be like everybody else. Everybody's becoming a doctor, you also become a doctor. Your grandfather was a doctor, you should become a doctor. Now, today there is a lot of scope for being a lawyer, so become a lawyer. Is it your inner driver to be one? We don't know that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what next? So the session is about, today's session is about you saying what is next for you in life. What are you going to do? You can choose to do what you're already doing with renewed commitment and bring that uniqueness that you have to what you are already doing. That could be one choice you made, or you could make another choice And another choice, now that you don't have any limitations, do you think you could really choose to craft the course of your life? That's where I stop talking and you start talking. I stop talking, you start talking. Who would like to talk? I am going to ask Janaki to talk. She's got a nice voice also.
I'll be the first person to start this question. So you asked this question of what do you want to do in life?
I didn't
This
ask that question. First of all, I didn't ask that question. I'm
No,
saying
what-
now that
what
you've
you-
discovered your inner desire, what are you going to create?
Yeah. My question is like, if I create something and if I implement it, there are some barriers that I experience. Like how I have to take it up. Like no, it's all about self-driven. But what should I do to? What should I say to myself if I, if I'm not able to, if I'm not directing myself into that particular direction? So.
Can you be a little specific in your question? I love this fellow in the background, he's waking us up. I have fond memories of waking up in remote places with this fellow's sound in the background. So what's your question really? It's a very potent question, by the way.
Sir, when I want to create something new in my life, there is something called apprehensions that is keep coming and keep disturbing, keep diverting me.
Stop for a moment. There is something I want to create. And there are apprehensions coming. Okay? So you are defeated before you started even. Because you notice that your apprehensions will not even allow you to take the first step. So when you have an idea or a desire, what is the first step? Take one action. Instead of saying, I want to, what can you say?
I create it.
I am going to. I declare it now. I choose to do this. Okay? That's your intention, is it not? And your old programming, default mode will come straight away. That's what you said, right? Where is the apprehension coming from? Default mode. Self-doubt, where is it coming from? Default mode. Okay? So here's what I say. When you are stuck, look for possibilities. When you're stuck, if you can't find the possibility yourself, look for somebody like me. Because sometimes you can be stuck on your own. You can't see the possibility. Remember one thing, Janaki, until one is committed, there is always drawback. Okay? Chance to withdraw until one is committed. Okay? The moment one commits himself, providence also moves with you. And it shows you all manner of possibilities. It gives you all manner of support, which you could have never imagined is possible. Okay? So if you dream of something, begin it. Boldness has got genius, power, and magic in it. There's a very famous quotation from a guy called Murray. Yeah, he was taking an expedition to the North Pole, which is so true. You check it out in life. They're even using it as a dialogue in movies, The moment you commit yourself, what you're doing is classic. Most people do like this. Even before committing themselves, they're putting self-doubt in their brains. First, you commit yourself and see what happens. No. So if you really choose to do something, choose it, commit to it. The moment you commit to it, obviously in life, obstacles will always show up. So what? The difference between an ordinary man and an extraordinary man is what, an extraordinary person will find possibilities where ordinary people only keeps on looking at roadblocks and obstacles. So what do most of us do? First, we'll see all the difficulties. Oh, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have the means to do it. How do I know I can do it or not? So they don't even commit themselves. What if you commit yourself and then you said, all right, let me find out how to make it possible. Right now, see, you've done that already, Baba. You shared it yesterday so beautifully, no? One day you decided, you chose, you committed, I will take my English classes. You made it happen, did you not? Did you know how to do that before? See, it's not like we've never done it. We've done it many times in our life, but we don't remember it. So the moment we choose something which looks like a big one, then our little, that default mode comes, oh, how will you do it? Janki, you've never done this big thing. Big things are meant for big people. I'm only a small person. How can I do it? I'm all alone. Nobody's encouraging me. All that nonsense stuff is there, right? You don't know how much power you have. That's the problem. Default mode, we'll never find out how powerful we are. Believe me, I'm not kidding when I say you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. And you know who's the first person whose love and respect that you need? The first person whose love and respect that you need. Who's that person? Do you know? You. If you don't believe in yourself, you will never commit yourself and you will never declare, okay, I'm going to do this. When you do, you'll be surprised how much and from where all the support will come. And I'm speaking from experience, okay? I've made these crazy declarations. I shared one yesterday, remember? In fact, it's happened to me so many times. I don't know which example to give. The first flat I bought, that also happened like that. I had 5,000 rupees in my bank. I told my late wife, I said, listen, we got to have a house of our own. She said, ha, ha, ha. I said, by December, we'll move into a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom flat of our own. For me, 1 bathroom in every bedroom, very important. Everybody in our family takes a long time in the bathroom. Okay. He said, ha. And you know what happened? By December, I was in that flat. We were there. Then my eldest son was to get married. You remember when 9/11 happened? That day I was in East Timor. So my eldest son sends me an email. Papa, I think it's time that I got engaged. So I said, can't you wait until I come back to India? Yeah, it has to wait, Pops, but I just wanted to let you know, Pops. He used to call me Pops. I said, okay. So I came back and I told my wife, I said, listen, our daughter-in-law is not going to come in a flat. She's going to come in a bungalow. So she said, how much money you have in your bank? I said, 5 lakhs. You know how much a bungalow costs? I said, sector 50, 45 lakhs. You have 45 lakhs? Hello, I've done it before, no? And you won't believe this. Before my son came back from his honeymoon, we were in a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2-kitchen house. Yeah, on nice, fairly good-sized plot in one of the very good colonies of Noida. How did that magic happen? When you commit yourself, Providence actually supports you. But do we have the guts to declare? Do we have the courage to commit? What's going to happen? My second son today, who's a very famous DJ, and he plays at all the Ambani weddings and, Lakshmi Mittal wedding and the Jindal wedding and the Priyanka Chopra wedding and the, what's that other one? That Deepika's farting in a corner, all those people, right? One day when he was young, he comes and says, Pops, I'm fed up of this Times of India job, I'll become a useless fellow like these guys. I said, what do you want to do? I want to start my own. I said, do it. When will you do it? After 40, you'll never do it. Do it. What will happen? What is the worst that can happen? You're young. If it doesn't work out, you can start again. So what? He did it. Today, he's got equipment worth 2 crores. He lives in a house which is worth 8 crores. He drives a Mercedes. He buys a BMW gift for his wife's birthday. How did that happen? Did he have any money from the family to help him? The only thing I gave him was a scooter. In fact, I'd kicked him out of the house once. Are you getting it? If anybody can do it. And there are so many inspiring stories about real people in this real world, you know. People who have lost their legs above their knees, okay, when they're 12 years old and they've done such things. I've seen this, I've met this person in Malaysia. One guy who doesn't have any hand from here and legs also. And the guy can do anything. He swims. He will climb on the table, give a speech to 2,000 people. He can do anything. So you tell me, is anything possible or not? So are we going to live in our default mode, driven by our fears, driven by our self-doubt? Or are we going to be bold? And we are all young. You know, you are probably the youngest in this group, right? What is it that you cannot do? But you know what? We are surrounded by these naysayers. Oh, be careful. Don't bite more than you can chew. The bigger the climb, the harder you will fall. All this nonsense stuff that we are being taught, you know. And then we've got these lovely Hindi songs also. You know, you heard that song? Thoda hai, thode ki zarurat hai. What does it mean, you know? Janaki, you know that much Hindi or you don't? We have little, and we need only little. Simple living, high thinking, blah, blah, blah. Hello, you can choose anything and have anything, right? If your heart desires it, you can make it happen. And believe me, you're a woman. And a woman of this country, they can make anything happen. You understand? The men are a little idiotic because they've got only one thing on their brains, by and large. Women, they can do anything. Look at your mothers, you will come to know that they can do anything. Best managers in the world. Right or wrong? So stop judging yourself, you know. Start expressing yourself. Start creating. You know, one fellow like you met me in the year 1987. He came to my office, sir, I want to go to Dubai. I don't know if I should give up my job I'm having over here. I said, hello, if you don't go now, when will you go? I met that fellow in 2007 in Germany. I had gone to attend my avatar training program and there were 2,000 people there. Lunch break, he comes up to me and he says, sir, do you recognize me? I said, no, boss, I don't know. Who are you? Sir, I had come to your office. You encouraged me to go. Thank you very much, sir. I came to Dubai. I've got a huge business now. I have my own aeroplane also, sir. Thank you. Hello, what did I do? I poked him like I'm poking you now. When will you start poking yourself? A wonderful, magnificent golden eagle, king of the skies. Or you want to be a chicken eating worms? Which one do you want?
I want to be an eagle.
I am going to be an eagle, you should say. Be careful what you say, okay? You are into communication. I want to, I am going to. Nothing is going to stop me. Got it? Does it answer your question?
Yes, sir. Very well you answered.
More than answered. Eh? Thank you very much for asking. Many people got cleared on this. You get that? Thank you so much. Okay, who's next? People, keep yourself muted unless you're speaking. Otherwise, there'll be lots of disturbance. All right, anybody else? Would you like to say something? Clarify something? Declare something? Hello.
Sir, as you said, sometimes, you know, giving one small advice can change life. Like you said, you know, go to Dubai and he became, you know, huge businessman.
No, I didn't give him advice. He wanted to go to Dubai and he was having doubt on that. So I said, why doubt it? Go.
Yeah, that's what. No? That is your suggestion to him. I mean, if he can go, he can go, and he went and became like that. Similarly, I remember one thing, sir. In my office also, one person who is working, he is my colleague only. he did not do much business and he was asked to leave. And he came to me. Then he said, go to manager and ask him. Even I recommended him. Like, I told the manager, give him one more chance. If he doesn't shine, then okay, you can take whatever the action you want. And I told him, you got some clients and take their references and the kind of thing. And now he is a Crorepati.
Yeah. So, so that's one of the things we can do. At least we can encourage other people. Okay, Gautam Batra, please go for it.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, empowering morning conversation is so powerful. I think yesterday I have received a offer to start a business with, and I immediately accept. He called me and then went to the city center nearby. Evening I got a meeting and he told that you are working so many years in the company, so come and start. Let's join hand and start over. I'm really thankful, and if I become successful, I'll be successful, and then I'll share my successful story with all of you. I need your good blessing. I need your blessing.
You better talk to me, okay? Before, yeah, just have to pick up the phone, talk to me. I may give you some support in your, and some caution also, and how to handle it in a proper way. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
sir.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, who's next? Yes, Raghu Raman. I'm very happy to hear from Raghu.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I have one doubt about the fear of time, how to use it. That is where my strength goes out. Fear of time.
All, what is the fear of time?
Not
Can you explain to me? I'm a little ignorant fellow, Explain to me what it means, fear of time.
Whether it's like in a 24 hours, you can able to do little things, or whatever it defines by many other things like your work, your family, your commitment. Your
you'll have to be a little more clear, Raghu. Be a little clear. You're a Toastmaster, I say. Speak clearly. You're talking parables. I cannot understand it. I'm a duffer, so you have to speak very simply for me to understand.
Whatever, yeah, okay. Suppose if I want to do something, whether I always have a fear of whether I will have a time to do it.
How will you find out if you don't start it?
That is whether I have time to start also. That is the fear.
Yeah, but you know what? If the fear has not made you start only,
yes,
then you already lost, no? Why worry about whether you have the time or not? You are not going to do it anyhow. You are not committed only. If you are committed, you will not be wasting time with all these kind of thinking, no? Yeah, there is no such thing as time, yaar. You need energy, you need focus, right? And you need you will then, once you are committed that I have to do something, you will find the time to do it. Nah? Believe me, I coach people who are 100 times more busy than you. Believe me. Okay? Even they take out the time to do something which they want to do. Okay? And if you have a problem and you don't understand how to use the time, I think, Kuldeep ji, you are asking me to do stress management workshop. I think I should do time management workshop.
Thank you, sir. If you do it, it will be more helpful.
There is a very good book. It's called Manage Your Time and Your Life. See, Raghu, if you tell me I do not know how to manage my time, I want to learn it, then I will say, yes, you should learn. You got that?
Yes.
But if you say, I am having fear of time, I'm having the fear that how will I get the time to do what I want to do? That is your fear, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a useless fear, believe me. Because when you decide to do something, then next thing what you have to do, remember I always say, you choose something, you declare something, then find out how to make it happen. Suppose you chose something. So Raghu says, you found time to be Toastmaster, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You found time to be there on Empowering Morning Conversations, yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So did you find the time or you made the time?
I made the time.
Okay.
But there is always some loss also on the other end.
Well, you said you will reschedule your walking, didn't you?
Okay, yes.
Another belief that you may have to give up in your life is, wait, Dwarka, I'll come to you also. Another belief that many people have, that if I do one thing, I'll have to give up another thing. Not necessary. Maybe you can do both also. Only thing is, we'll have to put more effort. Basically, we are lazy. No, oh, I'll have to do now both the things. Easy to stop one and do another one. That is the old default mode, right, Raghu? In our old default mode, what do? We give up one thing in order to do another thing. But if you have to do both, you'll have to stretch. You'll have to go beyond your mental, physical, emotional boundaries. No, we are not accustomed to do that, and it's very uncomfortable to change our habits. Now you do one exercise, all right? Will you do what I say?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Okay, start doing a time audit of yourself. When you get up in the morning, you maintain a journal in which you write down. Wake up time this, I did this from this time to this time. Then I did this. And when you go to the office also, don't write, oh, I was in office from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., 1 o'clock lunch. Not like that. What exactly did you do in which time in the office? You'll find out how much productively you're using your time in the office also. You'll find that only 25% of your time you're using for useful things. The rest of it you're farting around and wasting time. You'll be surprised. You make this journal for 3 days, okay? Then you talk to me.
Okay, I'll do.
Because this is something I do day in and day out. So I'll certainly be able to show you the possibilities. Don't be afraid of time. Make time work for you. People like me should be afraid of time. You know why? Our time is little less than yours, my friend. My meter is running out, you know. Yours still, you got 40 years more. I got only 15 years. Who knows?
Sir, we will extend it to maximum possible. We will not leave you.
No, all our blessing will extend, sir. Definitely.
So thank you. Good question, Raghu, but wrongly framed. Huh? You're not afraid of time. You say, I don't know how to manage my time. That is a correct statement.
Okay, sir. So one more in that itself. Because I had a family outing to the library last 2 days, 3 days, where I told my wife also to read something. I also read something. Unfortunately, I was in the upstairs and she took a book which I was reading it before that, and I could not able to complete. And then she came, and then in the day itself she finished. So that's where I'm. This is what I would like to say one more about. Some people do it like she finished the book in a 1 day itself, but whereas still I was in the 66th page of the book, another 100 pages to go.
Some people eat slowly, some people eat fast. In our family, you know, one of my brothers, we have all finished eating, he's still eating. So that's his habit, no? So yes, now you should see how quickly he eats. Huh? He's got this big company to run, so now fatafat. He's eating with one hand, talking on the phone, other hand, and then sitting in his car and telling the driver, let's go, let's go. So things change when you want. So Dwarkanath is next, and then we will have it. Well, Dwarkanath ji, you've been waiting for some time. Please go ahead.
No, it is interesting. Even when I wait, I learn. When I fast, I will learn. So now the thing is, my first thanks to the session is, I was struggling very hard to make my presence felt. I wanted to, I will say Tata, bye-bye. Then our great Ram has came to my rescue. He told, there is some icon, you press it, they will know who is. And then I'm very grateful to Ram and your session, sir. And this in 1 minute I could make my presence felt. And another thing is this, as you told, I was struggling for 6 decades to get into the kitchen. It has happened after I got entry into the kitchen, and
you will get exit from your house if you don't come up to the standards of your wife. Huh? She told you, no, first you clean the house, then you come in my kitchen.
Then now next project is making chapati.
Wow. Good. You certainly know how to make your life interesting. Congratulations to, for you to have such a boldness to learn cooking at this age. We all did, at some point.
And a rough wife, rough and tough wife.
Good, ne? Baba, we need a rough and tough one to keep us under control. We are all fellows who never grew up, We are like little babies. We need mummy's iron hand always to control. So you're getting it. Good for you. Congratulations. And
Thanks.
give my full regard to your wife. My big namaskaram to her.
Next
You
time
should
I'll
invite
ask her to speak to you, sir.
Yeah, it'll be a pleasure. She will tell
But
us all the great things about you.
But the thing is, language problem for one interpreter should be there. She knows only Kannada.
Doesn't matter. We got many interpreters over here. Somebody or the other will interpret. Thank you so much, Dwarka.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Sir,
Who's
sir,
next?
I would like to add one more thing with this, what he said about Mr. Dwarka. Day before yesterday, when I was talking to my friend, suddenly he said, Raghu, why you become started talking philosophically? I said, that means then your wife is not tuning it properly. If she tunes it, you will become a philosopher.
I swear. All right. Who's next?
Sir, just
Vetrivel?
yes, sir, quick share before Sandeep speaks. This beautiful discussion has given one more possibility. Our good to great next month topic can be time management or stress management.
Or maybe we can do both the topics in the month.
Okay.
Or we can do something called manage yourself to manage your life.
Managing
Basically, you're managing yourself, I say. You're not managing stress. You're not managing time.
outside
You're managing yourself, Yeah, this is very nice. Managing yourself to manage time and stress. Both are linked, have you noticed?
Yeah.
Time pressure gives a lot of stress to many people. And some people start performing only when they are stressed.
Yeah.
You see, we got this habit from our college days. We would study only 2 days before the exam when we got stressed. Otherwise, take it easy. A lot of time is there. We will study. What's the point? So managing yourself. So Raghu, that should be an interesting session, eh? Managing self.
Yes.
For success.
Thank you, sir.
That's more important.
Managing ourselves for success.
Yeah. And we can mention as a byline, managing stress, managing time, managing negative, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then we will do for 4 weeks, blah, 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 blah. And maybe some people will have some breakthroughs out of the blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you very much. That was on a lighter note.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Sandeep.
Sir, again, a wonderful, wonderful insights from you. So much of sharing from you. I couldn't come online immediately, but so that's why I went on Facebook Live. I was listening to the session, the whole session. Congratulations, Bhadraji. And for the commitment, sir, you made us realize one thing: there is nothing like time, and there is nothing like if you lost the time, doesn't matter, and we can start from any time, and that itself is giving us a lot of confidence and a lot of positivity. And our commitment will be as your, I say, followers, disciple, or you've been our mentor. It will be absolutely. Like we have no choice, but we will think big and we'll do big. That's the commitment I give today. And like once the very particular specific strategy and particular area is chosen, we'll keep on sharing with that. And hopefully we are doing our 100 sessions soon. Maybe in a session only, I will be able to say that, sir, I am doing this, and I'm very successful and happy now. And I am on the path of success.
Congratulations. And by the way, let me just clarify one thing to each and every one of you. I'm not your guru. You know who I am? This is a declared thing. Who I am is a friend who is committed to the fulfillment of your vision, whatever it might be. I'm a friend who is committed to the fulfillment of your vision. So please treat me as such. Okay, all this guru-giri doesn't make a damn difference in this world. Yeah. You get it? Ultimately, who's the guru? The group is the guru, right? Do you notice that there is something possible here because of the energy that this group has brought to the table and the energy that comes to the table every morning? Okay, so I'm fulfilling my mission and you're all helping me to fulfill my vision, and I'm helping you to fulfill your vision. That's it. You know what? I just wanted to say, many people have a lot of these self-doubt and this and that in life, isn't it? So here's what I say. Do you know that an average billionaire has become bankrupt 2.5 times in his life? All right. So Mitrivel, can you just handle the conversation for a few minutes?
Yes, sir. Wonderful. Sandeep ji, before getting into kind of a sharing or experience, I appreciate the poster you created. Wonderful. Very nice. And we can use this time to plan our 100th day
Beautiful
also.
poster.
Yeah. I want to use this time to plan for our 100th day, which is coming Thursday. Our initial desire is we have to bring at least 100 people to the discussion. That's what I told yesterday somebody also. We are cooking something good here. Why can't we serve it to many? That's the main idea, nothing else. No marketing, no another different agenda and all. We are doing something good. Why can't it spread? So for that, everybody can contribute. That is our gratitude to the master, where he may not accept that. That is our gratitude to the friend who is committed to fulfill our vision. So each one bring 1 or 2 people and we will spread the word. Today, I will be sending the Sandeep's created poster along with the WhatsApp joining link, the morning conversation joining link. I request everyone to send it to all your friends so that if they join the group, no, every day they'll get the invite. At least something will prompt them to join the conversation. That can open up their possibilities of so many things we can say. Who knows, possibly 70 crores can be deposited into his account. So the idea is we have to spread the word and we have to keep it growing. And 100th day, at least we should have 100 people in the call. And one small loophole I found, that not loophole, it can be also possible, which has been seeded by Raghu. He said something beautifully. On 100th day, why can't you bring your family? Because they are the one who is seeing. If not seeing, that is also should be questioned, no? Yes, attending 100 days and they don't see anything, then something is getting wasted. So something like that. So 100th day is the target. It is not my program. It is not Suktepak's program. It is everyone's program. It's everyone's mission. So we will start work on that and come back to you. You send us the information, input, anything, we will implement. And over to you, Niti ji. Sorry, I made you to wait.
1 minute. Just to finish with the lighter note. Sorry, Niti madam. Yes, I spoke to my wife and she said she's committed to come on that. So then I said, okay, I will not talk to you for 2 days so that she's available. So that is one more secret also I have to share.
Just make it clear. You said you will not talk for 2 days. She said you don't talk to me for 2 days.
No, I said I will not talk for 2 days.
Vitril, I just wanted to request, I think we should have the evening program members also given the invite and be with us on the 100th day. That would be encouraging for them, and that will also help break the ice between them and us, if that's possible.
That's a good idea, Nitiji. We will do that.
Thank you.
Our 100th day meeting is on Thursday, right? So that also we have to remind. Thursday, 22nd.
Okay, so shall we get back? So, you know what? I would actually urge everyone who is not speaking today. I mean, what I find is that every time the same people speak, and I'm very happy that they speak, but I'd love to hear from those who don't speak also. I'm sure that you guys can share a lot of your insights or your experiences or any other inputs also that you might want to. So would like to share. So we have Sharnaz, whom I haven't seen before. So looks like you're a new participant, and a very warm welcome to you. And for your benefit and for the benefit of other new participants, I just wanted to let you know that the purpose of these empowering morning conversations is that we counter the negative influences of everyday life. Everyday life is programming us to become negative, and that affects our actions. And obviously, we would not like to be negative, and we would not like to lose our enthusiasm and our zest for life. So one of the purposes is to recover enthusiasm, the zest for life, and live our life fully. That's the purpose of these morning conversations. And eventually, to have all of life come to me with ease, joy, and glory. That's the purpose of these conversations. So thank you very much for having chosen to come and participate with us this morning, and hopefully every morning. And people have been with us till now for the 97th session today, and we will continue to have these sessions, which are absolutely free, no strings attached. So you're most welcome. Shahnaz, would you like to share something with us? At least, whatever comes to your mind after listening to us for so long. You've been on this call for a while now. So Shahnaz, would you like to share something with us? You can unmute yourself and do that. You can unmute your video also if you wish to.
Hello.
Yes, Shahnaz.
Yeah, good morning. I was really impressed, but I got it very late. I'm with Dignity Senior Citizen Group, and I just got the thing to know yesterday, and I was late for that, so I joined you today. I'm really impressed. Thank you for sharing all your good ideas.
Good.
Thank
And
you.
so be with us. We will have all your good ideas also. I'm sure you can enrich the conversation as we go along. So thank you very much for your participation.
Sure.
And we look forward to seeing you every day. Okay.
Sure.
Who's next?
Sir, there is Mr. Ratan's iPhone. He can also introduce himself if he is okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely. Mr. Ratan, with the iPhone, would you kindly unmute yourself and say a few nice words to us so we get to know you? Is he still there? I don't see him anymore.
He's there, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Ratan, would you please unmute yourself and say a few words to us? You've come here probably for the first time.
Yeah, my name is Ratan Wadhwani, and I was informed about this sharing only yesterday. And I'm right now in London, so it's almost like 3 a.m. in the morning.
What commitment.
Yeah, so I just, I didn't know a single thing what the group is about, but it is, it's like a one-to-one coaching. I'm sure you are a time management coach.
Among other things, I'm not only a time management coach.
Yeah, but I'm just from the 1 hour that I've been listening, I can just kind of put together, and it's a very, very noble initiative done by you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. The whole idea, Wadhwani ji, is to be positive in a world which is driving us towards negativity day by day. All right. The world is designed, I do not know why, but wherever you look, there is doom and gloom. There is negativity that influences us. We lose our zest for life. We become skeptical. We become negative. We become resigned, So we said we should do something which makes people positive so that we can have all of life come to us with ease, joy, and glory. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've never shared this with you people. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. And one of my friends here can maybe read this out. Rama, would you like to do that for us? Because
yes, absolutely. Mr. Sukhdeepak Malwai is a postgraduate in computer science, 14 years of experience in an MNC, trained and coached people in 17 countries in the last 35 years. He's trained by MODA and UNDP trainings, communication and management of change. He's certified by SDI, Help Desk Initiative. 12 years with International Ontological Training Organization, training assessor for Edexcel UK, certified to train assessors. He is also trained in and expert in NLP, EFT, STP certified. He is a Reiki Grandmaster, Theta Healer and Pranic Healer. He is Avatar Master. Access Consciousness Facilitator as well, and Ho'oponopono certified, and more.
Well, so all this is just to, see, these labels don't make any difference, okay? What makes a difference is that I have, for the last, since 1982, applied learnings to my life. And I share only stuff which I have applied. Because my first teachers, they told me you have no right to talk about something which you have not experienced yourself in life. Okay, so like everybody else, I'm also on a journey of my life. And my life journey is for the expansion of my life and the expansion of everybody who gets in touch with me. Yeah. So if I touch somebody's life and give them an opportunity to expand, and they touch somebody's life and it gives somebody an opportunity to expand. So these are the ripples of consciousness which go, right? And the world becomes a better place because we are all touching each other's lives. So we spend this 1 hour, you can call it a satsang if you like, you can call it a coaching session if you like. We do coaching, we give you some inputs, we ask questions, we share our experiences, we share bits of wisdom that everybody has. All right. At the end of the 1 hour, every day we go back with a dose of positivity and we take this positivity out into the world and give it to others. That's the idea. Because remember something, as you give, so shall you receive. So Ranjit ji, my salute to you that you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to join us. Ratan ji.
Ji, thank you. Thank you very
Ratan
much.
Ji, and who invited you? I would like to
it's
express
also
my
another.
gratitude.
Yeah, it's also another person on the group who has joined today. It's his name is Ashok. He's on the group.
Ashok is okay.
Yeah.
Ashok ji is
so-
a very old participant of ours. He's there every day. He's attended more than 40 sessions, and we are so grateful to him.
No, I could be another one. The one I'm referring is Ashok Puranik.
Yeah, I'm
He
also
also-
referring to Ashok Puranik only.
Okay,
We know him
okay.
well. He
Okay.
inspires us a lot with his words, and more importantly, the fact that he's present with us for so many sessions and he shares so much. Ashok ji, would you like to say something to your friend Ratan ji, or anything to the entire group, please? We look forward to hear from you too.
Yeah. It started with Braveheart Rotary Group. He was our last year's president. So I wanted to know from him कि ये Braveheart Rotary Group है वो कहाँ मिलता है, president कौन है, क्या करते हैं, etc. That is how it developed. And to say something about Ratan, he is Indian national. His wife is UK national. His one son is US national. His daughter-in-law is from maybe Germany national and has been doing international business for last 50 years.
My good God, are we not privileged to have him with us?
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
we
Ratan ji.
are privileged. And he selects only the choicest words to speak. One of the things which I admire about him is last year he was the president and pandemic started in March. And as you are aware, Rotary year ends in June. The meetings got converted into Zoom meetings. Meetings got converted into virtual meetings. Even installation of a president first time in everybody's life, I would say, became virtual, including giving the collar and taking the collar and flags and everything. It was wonderful experience.
So
how
Ranjit ji is
to
also a
adjust-
Rotarian?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm also very proud to be a member of your select group of
And
people.
what I liked about him, and which is exactly as per this group, अभी पेंडेमिक आ गया, अभी मैं क्या करूं, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, वो नहीं कर सकता, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. पेंडेमिक आ गया, आने दो. We will digest it and go further. और क्या हो गया? तूफान आ गया, आने दो, देखते, we will digest it and go further. He did not give up or gave any excuse. that because of this, I cannot do this, because of this, it is not possible. He said, okay, theek hai, we will take care of it. And everything happened on schedule the way it should have been otherwise. It was just fantastic. And when I talked to him yesterday to find out about your Rotary Braveheart, because it is, I think, started in last year only. It has started.
Yeah, it started last year.
So that's why I was not aware of much of the information. So I contacted him, and this is how it came about.
Yeah, there is a guy called Khuzaim Sakrawala who started our
Yes,
club.
yeah, he gave Mr. and Mrs. Both of them are chartered members of the club. I'm
also chartered member of that club.
But where do you meet?
We've had one meeting at the Taj on the 6-7 months ago. Then we had another meeting this month at the Taj Land's End, and we've got another meeting on coming Sunday also at Taj Land's End.
But otherwise, there is
mostly virtual. It is virtual meeting mostly, as you know, because of the pandemic. Sorry, we lost your signal.
Sharnaz, who has joined, she's also from our Dignity Senior Citizen group. And
she just mentioned it.
Very versatile lady. And
good.
I would say she is more outspoken and straightforward than even you.
Really? So we should have her participate with us more frequently. Make her one of the speakers too.
She will. Yeah,
great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely totally transparent. But she speaks her heart out. Thank you, friends.
Thank you for inviting such lovely people to our group, and thank you for being there. We are privileged to have few people.
So let us aim for 100 by the 100th day. Ashok?
Yes, sir. Your support will be appreciated.
Yeah. Ashok,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great. So who's next? Let's hear all right. So the formal time of the meeting is over for today. Thank you very much for your participation, and we hope to see you tomorrow morning again for another wonderful session of Empowering Morning Conversations. So those who want to stay, they can stay.